Alright, so let me start from the beginning. In this game, right now, are 6 players. There are 2 teams, liberal and fascists. And by the way, this is the express version of the rules. So anyway, among these 6 players are 2 fascists. And those fascists know each other. One of them is Hitler, one of them is just your average run-of-the-mill fascists, alright? The 4 remaining players are liberals. And they form a team. They form the other team. So the way the game goes is that the presidency, like the next possible president, goes along in a row. Like first it's me, then it's SSG, then it's Walkby, then it's Kibo, as you can see at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Okay.
So the way it goes is that I elect a person, and that person, for example, if I elected Walkby, we all vote on it, and this, like who I elected, would be my chancellor, and me and that person would be the government, and we all vote on the government. If we reach a tie, it fails. If the yes votes outnumber the no votes, it passes, which means that I draw 3 cards from the policy deck, and as you can see in the chat, there are 6 liberal cards and 10 fascist cards in the policy deck. So I draw 3 cards. And from those cards, I discard 1 silently. You do not know what the card is. And I hand the elected chancellor 2 of those cards. The chancellor discards 1 of the cards and elects 1 of the cards on the board. And right now you can see that there's already 1 fascist card enabled, because right now we're playing in 6-player mode, which means that the fascists are severely outnumbered. All right? So, for example, if I picked 2 fascist cards and a liberal card, and I was a fascist, I could have discarded 1 of the liberal cards and given the chancellor 2 fascist cards. And the chancellor would have no choice but to enact a fascist card. At that point, I could lie and tell him that he had a choice, and tell everyone that he had a choice, and he would dispute my claim and say that he had no choice, which means that there's already a lie being played by one of us, but you didn't know which one it was. So the basic gameplay loop is that there are there is the vote for the government passes a policy, and then we discuss it. And then it goes on. If the fascists reach like the skull and the snake, you see the last spot, the fascists win. If the liberals reach the pigeon, the liberals win. If they fill the board, they win. But there's a catch. One of the fascists is the Hitler. Like there's 1 fascist and 1 Hitler, all right? And the Hitler, if he gets elected chancellor at any point of the game, after 3 fascist policies have been enacted, the fascists win the game instantly, because he takes over, you know. And also, if the Hitler gets killed, because you can see in the fascist policy, if, for example, if the 4th space gets filled with a fascist policy, the current president in the government has to kill a player, and that player cannot speak anymore. If that player happened to be Hitler, the liberals win the game instantly, because the fascists cannot win without Hitler.
Yeah, but that won't happen, right?
Yeah, that will happen. That never happens. Oh, another player? Do I have to start over again?
Yeah,
Oh,
start
no.
over.
Who came in?
A small dude.
Oh. Hey,
Anyway,
Small, how's it going?
How's it going?
That's the basic gameplay loop.
Can we
Anyway,
can we
so
stop,
it's-
not
Small,
start
do you-
again
do you
because
know
we're 4
when
minutes
we
into the
begin-
recording?
Do you know
when
what's
we
cool?
begin, shut the fuck up for a moment. All right. So
All
when
right.
we begin, like what I explained is kind of hazy. Like it's kind of like it's as I've learned, like nobody understands the game on their first turn, like the first game. But after the first game, it's alright, except for Walkby, who's fucking excellent at the game. All right. So that's it. Like we just play for one. Let's just play. All right. We'll learn the game as we go.
Yeah.
Oh, small.
A Small left, so.
Yeah, maybe the shut the fuck up made him. It scared him away.
Oh.
Oh man, I didn't mean to.
He's gonna nap.
All right. So the easiest way to learn the game is just to play one round of it. As I did
Oh!
in a moment.
Oh, maybe Skynet was the USA something something. He just said he tried to join it at some point.
Oh, well, why would Skynet put USA? He's from Canada.
Why would I?
But anyway, let's just play. I'm gonna narrate a few of the first moves so Kibo understand it. All right, as I did like in the last game.
Skynet might want to join.
No, he says it's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna narrate a few of the first moves so Kibo gets the gist of it. But then I'm gonna shut up and let the game go. All right.
Mm.
So at first you can see in the like the Maurice, that's me. I have the presidency, and I'm gonna elect one person. Oh, by the way, first before that, it's important that you look in the chat, because the two of these people are fascists. And if you are a fascist, you see that right there, and you see your teammate right there. Do not say out loud who it is. And if you're a liberal, you see that just you're a liberal. Like that's it. You at the bottom you don't see anything. But if you're a fascist, at the bottom you see like who your teammate is. All right. So right now, of course I'm a liberal, and I'm gonna vote for Walkby. So I picked Walkby. So at this point, like nobody knows anything about the game. Nobody knows anything about other people in the game. So we have to vote. So like first 4 rounds or so are going to go real fast, like super fast, because nobody knows anything. So there's no reason to vote no. Like there's absolutely no reason to vote no. So now I drew 3 cards, and I'm going to discard one of them. Normally, the president and the chancellor cannot speak at this point, but because I'm narrating rules, I'm going to speak. So I'm going to discard one of the cards. I discarded one of the cards, of the 3 cards I chose. I mean, I picked. And I handed Walkby 2 of the cards. He's going to play one of the cards, and we'll see what it is. So he picked the liberal card. At this point, on the right, me and Walkby have a claim button. And we can claim what cards we got. And as the president, I drew 3 cards. I got a fascist card, a liberal card, and a liberal card. And I discarded 1 liberal card because I wanted to see what choice Walkby makes. I could have discarded the fascist card and forced Walkby to pick a good card, a blue card, but I didn't want to because I wanted to see what he does, to gather information. So at this point, 1 round is done. We'll move into the second round. So SSG is the president-elect, and he's going to pick 1 person to be the chancellor. I'm going to narrate like 1 or 2 more rounds.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting.
So he picked you, Kibo. He picked you as chancellor. And now we vote. And at this point, again, I'm going to repeat it. At this point, nobody knows anything substantial, or how do you say it?
Substantial.
Yes, nobody knows anything that. So, like, there's no reason to vote no yet. Usually the first 4 to 5 rounds are really fast. On the bottom you can see that we all rolled yes, and right now the current government cannot speak. Like you cannot speak. It's against the rules to speak. So right now SSG has 3 cards. He's choosing to discard 1. All right, SSG discarded 1 card, and he handed you 2 cards. So right now you have to click the 1 card you want to play, and it's up to you which one you want to play. So you play the liberal card. At this point, you can both speak. And on the right, where the chat button was, you see a claim button, and you can claim what you got in your hand. So do you both agree to this claim? SSG, did you discard him?
Yep, I discarded red, gave him a choice.
Yes, indeed. And Kibo, did you get a red one and a blue one?
Yeah, I got a red blue.
Yeah, and you chose to play a blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And so the round moves on. And as I said, the first rounds are really fast. But then, as you witnessed, it slows down immensely. At some point.
It gets complicated.
So,
I got 2 fascist cards.
Really? I had the 2 liberal and 1. Wait,
Oh, did I do it too quickly?
I think so.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just give him a second.
wait, who was the president? Walk by. What did you get?
Yeah, I got RRB.
What did you throw away?
I threw 1 R.
So there's a lie. Alright, so this is the meat and potatoes of the game. Right now, Walkby was the president. He claims he got 2 red cards and 1 blue card, and he threw
Yeah.
away 1 red card. And Sleepy, I mean, it's Pyrion, claims that he got 2 red cards and was forced to pick a red card. So no one of these persons, like one of these people, is lying. So we cannot trust Walkby or it's Pyrion right now.
I'll use as an argument for my defense that if I was a fascist, I would never, I would play at least 1 liberal before playing a fash.
No,
I
you
would
wouldn't.
never do the move of entering a conflict and playing a fascist at the first round.
No, I would do it every time. It's the best move.
I don't.
I
Power
don't
play.
know enough about this game to sort of know what would be a good or bad move. All I knew is that I needed to make sure that the blue card was available so that it would get passed.
True.
But again, like we can't even make, because this has only happened once. We can't even make.
Everyone say hello to my
huge-
neighbor's
Like
motorcycle.
somebody's a fascist, somebody's a liberal. We can't make that decision yet because not enough time has passed. All we can do is have a bit of
You're all
suspicion.
filthy fucking centrists.
Alright, everybody. Yes, Kibo, you draw 3 cards and you choose one. The one you click is going to be discarded.
Yeah, that's important. We've had some issues with that before.
Yeah. We don't talk about that.
Man, that's fast.
And Moonbear, the one you click is going to be played.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. No wonder it gets confusing.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
So. Oh, another lie?
Damn.
Well, before I gave Kibo a choice and he picked blue, and Kibo's a new player, so I don't think he's got the lying gene straight up in him.
So, speak your defenses, like there was a lie. There was a lie right now.
I mean, what can
Because
I say?
Kibo claims that he got 2 fascist cards and 1 blue, and Moonbear claims that he got 2 fascist cards. So what did you throw away, Kibo?
He threw away the blue.
Okay.
That's a choice. That's a strategy. Like I respect it.
I'll have to respect that. So alright, so let me reiterate that if you are a fascist, you never tell straight what you did. Like if you threw away a blue, nobody but the fascists has any incentive to throw away the blue one. If you are a fascist, you just gave up that you're a fascist, so you kind of lost the game for the fascist team right there.
Wait, I said he threw away the blue. I didn't say I threw it away.
Yes, it did.
No, I said he threw.
No, he said that. He said that. Yeah, he said that, but the context was a bit weird. But yeah, he said he threw away the blue.
Yeah,
Did he?
it got a little bit weird, but
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's not how it's normally.
Yeah,
Terminology.
my mistake, my mistake.
Oh, no, I got fucking 2 reds. Are you sure?
I don't trust Moonbear.
So there's a conflict.
Wait, who chooses what?
All right, so.
By the way, we elected the 3rd fascist card. That means that the current president, which is Kibo.
No,
has a
that's
choice.
me. That's me. That's me.
No, it was Kibo at the
Yeah, it
the
was
time.
Okay,
at the
okay.
time.
He has
Alright.
the power to look at the 3.
All right, I look at you straight in the eyes, Maurice, because I know Walby is a fascist. I look at you straight in the eyes and say, I know you're a liberal. Like
Wait,
Wait, what?
let me see. Wait a second.
The vote for the president. I mean, he just accused me of being a fascist. I don't know whether or not
Because you gave me two fascists. I mean, at least to me, you're 100% fascist.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
people
at this
can
point-
say I'm the one lying and I'm the fascist.
Exactly,
But my point will be to say that you're a fascist. If I say you're liberal, that's just like saying, oh, I'm a fascist. And that's not the case.
okay.
Well, I mean, at this point, just let's say that before the random cars get elected, I'll be the president. And because Wildby and Experian are in a conflict, and Kibo and Moonbear are in a conflict, that means that me and SSG cannot be fascist at all if everyone has played correctly and no newbie mistakes were made. Which means that we'll just vote no for this one. Like there's no reason to vote yes for this one.
But
Like,
let me just say
no
something. Let me
reason
just say
to vote
something.
yes.
Let me
that is
just say
pretty
something.
smart.
Let me just say something. Let me just say something.
Let me just say something. If we vote yes on this one and I don't get three fascists, I'll have the chance to redeem myself and to
No, you don't.
Or
prove
just shut
I ain't.
Nico.
And to I could. You're right actually. Nico should be the president, but all I'm saying is that I should have a chance to prove myself at least, so that I can
Well,
that walk
I
by
mean,
fascist and
it's
I.
a 2 versus 1 situation. Like if
No,
we
there's-
give you the chance, just one, like there's 20%.
No, you're
Somebody
right.
dies.
You're right because at that point I could technically have the power to shoot someone, so I can just like
Yeah.
get the power, shoot Maurice, and then go like, hey, I won.
Mhm.
That's true.
So there is quite literally no reason at all.
No,
to
you're
vote
right. You're
no
right.
for this.
You're right.
If,
You're right.
if anyone
Let's-
votes
let's
yes
wait.
for this,
Yeah,
it's
let's
either a fascist or an idiot.
let's
Oh,
wait
wow.
until Maurice
Immediate
gets the
Wait,
presidency.
but so what we're picking right now is for Maurice to be president, right?
No, for
No,
me
for
to be
Maurice to be
chancellor.
chancellor.
Yeah.
But the cards that Maurice is
Oh.
given
There's
will be
literally no reason to vote yes for this one. Like
Okay.
if you use any part of your brain, you vote no because literally, you
fucking
can
eyes.
look at the data. Like the Wildby and Experian, one of them is fascist. Kilbo and Moonbear, one of them is fascist. There are two
Yeah,
fascists
so
in the
it's
game.
2 versus that makes sense.
Yeah, and me and SSG are not in a conflict, which means, yeah, there we go. There we
That
go.
being said, I mean, what if Maurice is a fascist and this is
No,
five
it
games?
can't be. Like
I
literally,
know, I know.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
hasn't
we're-
proved it yet.
yeah, whoever you pick.
I know,
you
I know.
don't
But I'm just saying it's always good to be suspicious.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
but
at
me-
this
me and-
point,
me-
it's not.
Yeah, because me and Walkby are in a conflict, and Moonbear
Yeah,
and Kibo
no,
are in
no,
a conflict.
no, no,
That
no.
would be like two liberals got in conflict for some
yeah,
reason.
yeah. true.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
The only,
I mean,
the
it's happened
only way
before.
we have ever ended. No, shut up. The only way we have ever ended in this situation is either because of a newbie mistake, or because the two fascists are already in a conflict. Which means that we either play this way, like we vote the yes now, of course.
Also,
Of
let me
course.
just
It's
say.
either a newbie mistake.
Hold
yeah.
up. Let me just say. Only two
Yeah,
people voted yes on the last vote, and it was
Yeah,
Walkby and Moonbear. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And I really don't trust Moonbear.
Yep. And I really
So-
don't
Well,
trust
I don't know
Walkby.
about that. I thought the whole
The
point was to
test,
get
I mean, I
SHG
trust
to
you.
the power.
No,
Like,
yeah,
wasn't
it
that
is
what we decided on just now?
Me and SHP.
SSG, yeah. So why
Me
the hell didn't? Why
and
would we need both
SSG.
votes?
Yeah,
SSG can vote for
Because
you.
because I'm suspicious of Moonbear, and Moonbear could give me two fascist cards.
Yeah.
And then I
Right,
have to
but,
be
like-
fascist, and then somebody
Oh, but-
dies, and you'll kill me. So
yeah, but like the whole logic happened in the turn before this one,
okay,
Right? because the whole issue was okay. Well, we need Maurice and SSG to get power, so I gave the vote to SSG. I don't understand why.
Oh yeah, but
in-
yeah,
Then
Okay. in that case, it's just because you didn't think it through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I automatically. I was like, okay,
mistake.
I'm getting into SHG, SHBG train, and then it's like, oh, wait. So now it's
now we're voting,
Maurice. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
now you vote
Yeah.
yes.
No, there's no reason not to vote for yes. And if SSG is the Hitler, then I'll blame newbie mistakes. Okay, he was not the one.
Stupid fucking mistakes, man.
Alright, because the
Alright,
liberal
sweet.
vote-
Yeah.
I was really afraid like you got three fascists or something.
No,
I
like,
was about to
There's
say.
nothing to be afraid of, because if we lose now, like if SSG votes for me and I'm
Oh
the
right.
Hitler,
Yeah.
like that means that there was a newbie mistake, which means that it was the first learning game. But if there has been no newbie mistake, that means that me and SSG are confirmed liberal.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing to be like doubtful of. It's a truth.
Yeah.
And we can just win the game right now. Like the fascists made a mistake.
Yeah, so we just vote. I'll vote Kibo, and everyone just votes no.
What the fuck did you do? What did you want from me?
What?
Oh right, it's 6
I
players.
can't vote for you.
Oh, true, it's 6 players.
Don't your tits, baby.
I'm not an idiot, right? I didn't just vote for somebody out of the.
Wait,
It's
what?
6 players, true. Because right now it's 6 players, so you can't vote for the president. True. You can't vote for the previous president. Oh fuck, I forgot.
I
got-
can't
Come
believe
on,
you've
bro,
done
you-
this.
I'll vote yes for this one.
Wait.
Kibo's the less suspicious.
No, vote no, just wait,
people
just
on
wait.
the bench.
Wait a minute, but why did Maurice like confuse a basic part of this game?
No,
What the hell
it's
happened?
okay.
Because
Every
I'm
game
drunk.
every game we've played as a group has been with 5 people. This is
Yes,
this is my
yes.
first game with 6 people. Now I've read up on the rules, like I know that some
Yeah,
things changed.
I
but,
confirm
like,
that.
Yes, indeed.
like, that's why I was asking when Skynet looked like he might come in. I was like, are we going to play with 7? Because I've also never played with 7 before. So there's another fascist.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
I've always played this with 5 in the
we
internet.
have SHG and Kibo, right?
I'm
Yeah.
voting no. Like I was
What?
just. I mean, I just picked Kibo. I thought we were going to go all the way back to Maurice, and then Maurice vote for me again.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we? I mean, he was the president. Like,
Yeah, and he
does that,
Yeah, so-
approved the blue
oh,
one.
I mean,
okay, then I'll vote no too.
does that work if we don't vote everybody?
Yes.
Like, can he
Yes.
become president again?
There's going to be one
Yeah, but-
random policy, but it's going to be me. Like the president.
Oh,
is
okay.
Yeah, but
me.
we don't care because the random policy will give you the ballot anyway.
Okay,
No,
then that's
no,
fine.
it won't. No, random
Fucking
policies
hell,
don't
How
kill the
many
bullet.
times do I have to explain this rule? If the random policy gets picked on the fucking power piece, the current president
joke.
does
It was a
the
joke,
power.
Nico. It was a joke. Calm down.
Quickly say, Nico, right? Last game, I was so torn between supporting you and saying I understand what you meant, but also if I went too supportive, I was going to get shot because I was Hitler. So I was like, I really want to help Maurice explain it because he's 100% right and I get what he's saying, but at the same time, helping you explain that rule would directly make me more likely to die.
And look
So-
at all the good it did you.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but that was just because Walkby fucking 360 no scoped me, right? His own teammate. Like,
All right, so,
No
so
one
let
can
me,
listen
let me
to-
rule time. Please listen.
Okay.
So, if we vote
Shit.
this, if we vote this government down 3 times, it's going to be one random policy, all right? So, but
Okay.
that doesn't overrule the last government. So, if we vote this time like 3 times, it doesn't matter because me and SSG we cannot be voted into the next government. So that's a problem.
oh,
Right, so-
okay.
But I mean, you're 2 away, aren't you?
I'd say we can vote yes for this one at least because that's the
I-
least suspicious. And hold on. If we vote yes for this one and we get the bullets and it's not a random card or whatever, SSG can shoot someone, right?
Yes.
So we know that SSG is liberal, so we can safely vote yes for this one because worst
Yes.
case, SSG gets a bullet.
I mean, it's not
Oh,
safe.
yeah, that
It's
makes
not
sense.
safely because Kibo can be the Hitler, but like it's the safest we got.
Or,
Yeah,
or I could
exactly.
get 3 red, and in that case,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, as I say, like
yeah.
red is voted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The ones I don't trust is Walkby and Moonbear because they voted yeah. Like you said, they voted yes. And
No,
Moonbear was just
Why
suspicious
the
in
fuck
general.
would
I
I
never
not
trust him.
vote for something I got to vote for?
But I mean, like, if SHG already passed liberal and we're like 2 away from victory right now, like, do we really have anything to lose? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
So
Yes,
so I say
because-
vote yes. Vote yes.
Yeah,
I say
because
vote yes.
we have 3 fascist policy. It means that Kibo could be the Hitler and we could lose instantly. But because
Oh.
SSG and me are the only like confirmed liberals, like there's no beyond the shadow of a doubt, me and SSG are confirmed liberals. So if we vote no on this one, the next presidents are going to be suspected fascists. So that means that this is the only shot we got. So that means I'm gonna vote yes. I'm gonna vote yes on this one.
Yeah,
Kibo
man.
might
Oh,
be
man,
Hitler.
I actually totally forgot about if Kiva was Hitler. I just
Yeah,
selected one of the 4
yeah,
randomly.
Yeah,
I would
I
have thought
figured.
about it more.
Yeah, I figured you just completely fucking threw it away. But, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
vote
Well,
yeah,
I
yes.
could,
vote
yeah, but I couldn't vote. Well, you forgot that I couldn't vote for you. So
Yeah, we could have had a discussion.
But that being
anyway,
said, I don't trust, like, for real, I don't trust Walkby and Moonbear,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it would have
true.
been between Kibo.
Yeah, so there's a possibility we'll lose now, but there's a
Oh.
possibility we'll continue the game. So I'm
If-
going
if-
what
Yeah,
we
if
guess.
it's Kibo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what
go
we
with
guess.
yes.
Yes, same.
Oh, 5D chess is a 5D chess.
What?
Has Kibo
Let's see.
gooned us? Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so
now-
we know
Alright,
Kibo
alright.
isn't Hitler.
Rule time. Yeah. 3 fascist policies have been enacted. So at any point of the game, if Hitler gets enacted chancellor, the fascists win instantly. So right now, because Kibo has been successfully enacted chancellor, it means that Kibo cannot be Hitler.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Kibo is confirmed not. So picking
Yeah,
out
not Hitler.
one.
So right now, the
for
confirmed,
SHG to
like,
pick. Alright.
one of these 3 people, Walkby, Experian, and
Oh
one
Jesus
beer
Christ!
is Hitler.
Yep.
Alright, so
I
give me
got
that.
3R. I got 3R.
Fuck.
What?
Kibo's not. I can't. I got
Blame-
3
blame-
fascist.
Claim it for history.
Well,
Um,
you know, at least you know that Maurice, SSG, and Kibo aren't Hitler. That's
Yeah,
that's
true,
fact and logic.
That's
So,
fact and
You
logic.
either shoot
But can you
me,
get 3 R's?
Moonbear,
in the
or walk
thing?
by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can,
yeah,
you
it's
just-
random.
Yeah, easily.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And I know, like, we all know that SSG is not fascist. Like, easily.
Yeah, he was legitimately involved in like already 3
Yeah.
points.
Or he's
Uh,
just playing
well-
5D chess, but
No.
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
what
I mean, that would be really complex.
This,
it's
this
an
exact
impossibility.
scenario to win a game before, but yeah,
it's an
yeah,
it is an
impossibility. Like, we
that
know
would be pretty
60
fun.
chess.
It's literally an impossibility with a newbie mistakes. And if it was a newbie mistake, it's a learning experience. But without newbie mistakes, it's literally impossible for me and SSG to be Hitler or fascist.
I can't shoot Kibo because I didn't give him a choice. Like, yeah, I've been saying this whole time I don't trust Moonbear, but it's a gut feeling. Like,
I'd shoot Walkby because he's been doubting everything. Like
Yeah.
everything, even logic.
but he's a new player. Like,
He
Yeah, but I
instantly
fucking-
threw me under the
I
bus.
think you just want
But
But I
revenge.
voted for SHG. Why would I vote for SHG twice?
I really
Because
wanna
you
shoot Moonbear,
don't
though.
want to seem like someone that doesn't vote for the obvious government.
No, it's because I want SHG to
Respect, that's
keep
very-
passing the liberal point.
That's the problem. You're also a new player.
I think SHG is just fucking salty and wants revenge.
Yeah, but remember that he's a new player that shot Hitler on his only bullet.
Big true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was just a random 360 though. Right?
Yeah.
What-
See,
what
look,
do
he's
you know?
salty as
Maybe-
fuck.
I,
He's not thinking
Dude,
right.
maybe he
I
just
did- I-
10D chess and he knew.
what the fuck? I chose that because I had no other lead. I was just like, okay, well, this is gonna be it. I actually forgot that it was a shot. halfway through.
So you have 33% chance repeating, of course.
No, I would think about it more next time. Absolutely.
So to me, it's between Walkby and Moonbay. Like,
33.
I think I'm just gonna shoot Moonbear. If he's innocent, if he's liberal, we can still just wait back for Maurice to vote me in again. So
Oh, that's true.
Moonbear, I'm sorry.
Faggot.
Sorry,
Fuck
mate.
yourself.
Alright. What's your mag, man? What's your
We
mag?
didn't.
Okay, so now we can vote SSG and Maurice. Oh, wait,
Wait,
No,
is
we
it-
can't. We can't because
And now to explain the rule of mute your fucking self.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the person that gets shot
Yes.
mutes.
I actually forgot I didn't reveal their role. Oh shit.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
reveal. It doesn't reveal who we shot, but he mutes your mic. So go ahead, mute your mic, man. But anyway, we know that Experian or Walkby is the Hitler. Like, we know for sure that one of these people is the Hitler, which means that wait, 1, 2, 3. Fuck, we can pass it on to me.
Yeah. So that way you can choose SHG for the next one.
No, because he was president.
We
The last
can.
term he was
Oh.
president.
Yeah,
So,
but
Like,
that
you
already
can.
passed.
No, do not listen
So-
to Sleepy. Do not listen to Sleepy. You can pass it on to me.
Can I?
But there's
Yeah.
3 people between, like, me and the presidency, which means that a random thing is going to be elected.
All right. So the good thing to do will be to pass the presidency to Kibo and let Kibo elect Maurice as a chancellor, right?
True.
Yeah.
Do that then.
Yeah.
As a G,
Because
do you
SAC
agree?
can't do it again. Okay, I get it.
Oh no, yeah, because Kibo mathematically cannot be Hitler.
No, he can't.
So
Oh yeah, he can't.
No,
he
he
can't.
can't,
Hitler
He
yeah.
can't because he got passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
he could still be fascist, but he can't be Hitler.
Yeah.
True,
He'll have he'll have a shot. He'll have
Yeah.
a shot.
It's
Wait, but I
mathematically
thought
the
you
best.
guys.
It's mathematically the best option to vote
Yeah.
no for this one, and let
Okay.
people decide.
Let's do that.
So we give it to Kibo.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
And
you
then
vote for
Kibo
me.
chooses Maurice. All right, that makes
Yes.
sense.
So, alright, at this point, Kibo, do you have any idea what's going on in the game?
Yeah.
Alright, so you vote for me. Alright. So at this point, I'm gonna have to say that everyone voted no for that, and everyone agreed. That means the fascists also agreed on this plan of action, which is kinda fishy.
Yeah, so Kibo could be fascist.
Fascist at the very least.
So he could give Maurice 2 fascist cards, and
Yeah.
that case, then he gets the gun and he can shoot somebody.
Yeah, but if he shoots...
Yeah, but the problem is that it's either Kibo or me. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not like one isn't better than the other one. Like really, you don't know if I'm a fascist or not.
So, alright, here's the thing. Kibo, if you don't shoot walk by, if you force me a fascist card, I'm
What?
never going to trust you again and the liberals win. So that's the thing.
Wait,
Because Kibo and Moonbear were in a conflict, and Moonbear was not the Hitler, which means that Kibo cannot be the fascist. And
remember
if
that
he forces a fascist card through, that means that Kibo was the fascist in the.
wait,
in
but the
in
person that is fascist has not been in power yet, right? Because it hasn't won like the fascist like one hit. What the fuck is it called? Like if you get Hitler as the chancellor, or rather as the president, that person automatically ends the game, right?
No. Only after 3 policies have been enacted. So Hitler, only after 3 fascist policies have been enacted. So Hitler could have been the chancellor or the president
Before.
for the first ones. So it's only when it
Oh.
goes into the red zone that Hitler automatically wins. This stops because at the start of the game you obviously don't know who anyone is.
will
So
be
this
pretty
stops just
retarded.
randomly losing the game.
Whoops, Hitler won.
Okay.
So
So
anyway,
now
if the
we're
liberals-
going Kibo and Maurice.
Yeah, if the liberals keep their like head on their shoulders, we'll win this one mathematically. Because if I get forced to play a fascist card, if
Wait, but
Kibo
why-
shoots me- no,
Why
no,
are we
see,
choosing
the-
Maurice twice though? What?
You're the
The election
ultimate fascist.
fails.
But anyway, listen
and-
to me.
Yeah, you're the
No,
fascist.
yeah. Listen to me mathematically. If Kibo
Uh-huh.
chooses me and
Mhm.
it passes, if it passes completely like liberal, all right, that means that me, SHG, and Kibo are confirmed. We can just like cycle it between us. We win. If Kibo forces me to play a fascist card, he gets the bullet, and if he shoots anyone except for walk by,
Mhm.
means Kibo is the fascists, and we know that, and the liberals win again.
Yeah.
Like it's simple. Like if you don't vote yes for this one, you're the fascist.
Yeah, won't be. I know you knew, but don't say like it makes sense. So just-
Yeah, I guess. So what are we playing?
Yes.
we're
yes.
we're gonna approve. Okay, Maurice to get the. Okay. I get
because
it.
here's the thing: even if you're innocent, if you're entirely innocent, then liberals should still win because it comes back to us. So
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
still
No, what
win, even
what
if
I'm
you
saying
die.
is that I already voted for Maurice once, so I don't really have a reason not to do it again.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go.
It's still a bit tense though. Whew.
Yeah, it's a bit tense, man.
Whew.
It's getting hot in here.
I really think shooting Moonbear, like I
It is
forgot it
not
would
it, huh?
it wouldn't reveal that he was fascist or something. I did forget about that. I forgot it only shows you if it's Hitler when you kill Hitler.
No, sweet.
No, did you really? Did you get 3? What the hell?
Wait, is that really?
Yeah.
That might be really bad, right? Because
Wait,
I'm
his
eliminated.
bad.
No, it's not. No, it's not because I'll get to choose you. You weren't in the last government. Choose no on this one. I'll vote SSG and we win. Like mathematically, there's no way we'll lose.
Yeah, no, but no, all I mean is theoretically, what if you get 3 red in this?
Wait, you,
Yeah,
you can.
it's
There's
true.
two-
But I get to shoot Walkby. He's
I know, but I'm just saying, with 3 blues being taken out the pool, is that not more a bad thing? Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously
it's a-
vote no. Everyone
it's
vote
a
no. for
bad
this.
thing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bad
yeah.
thing.
Can't.
Well, I mean,
Can you shoot the person that's in charge though?
yeah, I
It's-
can shoot
who's,
anyone.
Who's
Yeah,
the
you can
person?
shoot anyone
Who's
you
the
want.
person that shoots? The chancellor or the president?
The
The
president.
president.
So
Oh,
if Nico voted for me and he gave me a choice, and then I voted a fascist policy in, he could then just shoot me straight away. Like
Yeah,
that's what he should
Oh,
do.
okay.
So there's
and
never
and
an
know-
incentive.
This is 100% win
So,
technically. like,
yeah, we have already won the game if liberals played it correctly. Like, choose no on this one. If you're a liberal, choose no. All right.
Mm, okay, so we've got Ed, or rather Sleepy, choosing SHG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vote no, because
Yeah, I'm trustworthy. Sleepy's not. Vote no.
yeah,
right?
that doesn't matter. Like we just
Yeah.
don't vote this.
Yeah, the
Wait,
next
but-
government
but
is
if-
going to be me and SSG, and we are both trustworthy.
Oh,
Yeah, I know-
okay.
I know
Okay.
Walk-
So if we
Walk is
vote
trying to-
no, it's going to be both of us. I mean, both of SHG and Maurice.
Yeah.
All right.
The liberals.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, this is easy choice.
I'm not having to go at you for talking,
God.
by the way, Walkby. I know it's a new play. Like, it's better to talk your way through it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like at this point,
Good
we've
play, good
basically just won. And there's nothing that any of you can really do again, unless we just play absolutely
There's
retarded.
nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Maurice and SHG. Okay, yeah, that like
Yeah.
that.
So it's a yes. It's a yes for this one. Now it's possible that I get 3, but it's
Yeah.
like anyway.
So it's just the luck of the draw on this one. What
So
the hell?
indeed, I got 3 because.
Maurice confront fascist.
That's-
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. It's like
Maurice playing the long game.
If Maurice turns out, I
Yeah.
know, but if Maurice turns
Like
out,
a fucking pro, dude.
I'll be impressed. But I did get
Holy
it.
crap.
yeah. I mean, I did get 3 because it's the probable one because Kibo claims 3 blues.
Wait,
Alright,
what?
now it's time to shoot Walkby.
So what happened was Kibo got 3 blues. Like it's possible, it's really unlikely, but it's possible. And it got passed on to me, and because there are more fascist cards in the deck than liberal cards, at this point, when so many cards are played, it means it's really probable that I get 3 fascist cards. And I know that SSG is not the Hitler, and Kibo is not the Hitler. I am not the Hitler. It's either Walkby or it's Superior. If I shoot one of these people, if we don't win the game instantly, then the remaining person is Hitler, and we win anyway.
And
Just shoot them already.
wait, what the hell was the blue card? So the amount of cards that have been added to the board, those cards do not show up on the deck later. So that's why it's unbalanced. Like now
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
more
yeah.
fascist
Yeah,
cards.
and then when all the cards have done, it's reshuffled. The deck is
Yeah.
Oh,
The discard
okay.
pile is
I didn't know
really-
that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, it's
sorry.
alright.
I didn't explain.
Alright, so shoot someone.
Anyway, the only 2 choices I have is Walkby and it's Superior. And I'm sorry, Walkby, but I'm going to shoot you. And when I
Oh,
shoot
Christ.
you, you'll have to mute your mic. All right?
Yeah, I will.
So
Don't
I'm
worry
gonna
about
shoot you now. There we go.
100% right.
Yeah.
it.
From the beginning, I say Walkby and Moonbay on me.
I should have chummied up
that
to
was fucking
Sleepy more.
intense.
I
dude.
never trust Moonbay. That's.
I felt bad for Boomber and the whole thing because I was like, oh, so they're gonna shoot me, right? And that didn't happen.
I was like, thanks. fuck
I
it,
probably
okay.
should have shot. I mean, Moonbear was just quite. What do you call it? He did a few things that were untrustworthy up to that point, but with full knowledge, I probably should have shot Walkby at that point.
Yeah,
There was a juncture where
absolutely.
I was either going to shoot Walkby or Moonbear, and I just.
Yeah.
I don't know, something that Moonbear did, I can't remember what it was, but something he did really rubbed me the wrong way, and I just shot him.
I just
Called
felt
you a
bad for
faggot.
Moonbear because I was like, I'm like, I don't want to throw him under the bus just so that
Yeah.
I end up getting like having to play all of this on my own. Like that's so
That is
fucked up.
exactly
I
what you
should-
are supposed to do.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
no,
no,
the
that's
fascist. The fascist is expendable. The Hitler is not.
Like I think one
Oh,
time,
God.
like last time we played, I literally did the entire game. It was another me and Etaparian, and I was Hitler. He was fascist. And the entire game, I was basically saying, I don't trust Etaparian. I don't trust Sleepy. I don't trust Sleepy. The entire game, even though he was helping me. Oh, crap.
Click on the yeah.
Yeah, and the little refreshers.
Oh, anyway, I'm gonna go to like a leak, so please give me 30 seconds. So